Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Top Shelf Hockey. Today's video is jam-packed with news, off-season rumors, trade possibilities, injuries, and updates across the NHL. Here's what we're covering. Rumors about the Toronto Maple Leafs GM and potential goaltender trades with the Philadelphia Flyers. Updates on the Minnesota Wild and Vancouver Canucks. College players signing pro contracts with the Montreal Canadiens and New York Rangers. Big news on Auston Matthews' injury from that dirty hit by Radko Gudas and the suspension he's facing. So buckle up, let's dive in. Sad news. Before we get into the hockey rumors, I want to acknowledge some very sad news. Longtime NHL coach and current Flames assistant Brad Larson has lost his wife after a health battle. He had taken leave to support her, and our condolences go out to him and his family during this difficult time. Brad Larson is highly respected in hockey, and our thoughts are with him. Global Series Update. Big NHL news. The Global Series is coming to Germany this December, with 2 games between the Ottawa Senators and Chicago Blackhawks on December 18th and 20th. Senators star Tim Stützle, who hails from Germany, will be in the spotlight. These games kick off a 3-year plan of NHL games in Germany, with Finland likely to follow. Teams traveling to Europe usually get a few days off afterward, so this early holiday break could help players recharge. This is a great opportunity to grow the game internationally and highlight German stars like Stützle. Radko Gudas' suspension and Auston Matthews' injury. Now, let's talk about the big news from the Maple Leafs game. Radko Gudas has been suspended for 5 games for that dirty knee-on knee hit on Leaf captain Auston Matthews. Honestly, I think 5 games is way too light. Gudas has a history of suspensions and fines, including hits on Sidney Crosby at the Olympics and Mikey Anderson earlier this season. With Matthews' injury being so severe, it's disappointing the league didn't do more. Matthews' update. Grade 3 MCL sprain. Quad contusion. He's expected to miss the rest of the regular season, meaning his year is essentially over. This is a huge blow for Toronto, especially as they're not trending toward a playoff spot. Coaching milestone. Shout out to John Cooper, who became the 3rd coach in NHL history to hit 700 wins with one team, regular season plus playoffs, with the Tampa Bay Lightning. The other 2. Ul Arbor and Lindy Ruff. Cooper is cementing himself as one of the all-time greats. Team trends and injuries. Buffalo Sabres have been on fire since their GM change. They're trending toward a playoff spot and could even challenge for the Atlantic Division. San Jose Sharks recalled a goalie due to injuries. Could be Breeze in net versus Ottawa. Ottawa Senators might be without defenseman Nick Jensen for the weekend back-to-back games. Red Wings sent John Leonard and Austin Watson back to the AHL after emergency recalls. Oilers placed Colton Dach on LTIR and recalled Max Jones, blown a 2-0 lead versus the Blues in OT. College signings. Some exciting news for young players. Montreal Canadiens signed Luke Mittelstadt, 2-year ELC, University of Minnesota Gophers captain. New York Rangers signed Brody Lamb, 2-year ELC, also from the University of Minnesota. Both players are transitioning to pro hockey and could make an impact at the AHL/NHL level soon. Minor league trades. Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa Senators completed a minor league trade. Montreal acquired Hunter Shepard, experienced AHL goalie, and forward Jake Shasenson. Ottawa received Riley Kidney and Ryan Orr. This adds depth for Montreal's AHL team, potentially impacting player movement in the future. Toronto Maple Leafs off-season rumors. GM Brad Treliving is in the final year of his contract. Big questions loom over the future of the roster, coaching, and management. Leafs are expected to retool the roster rather than completely tear it down. Goalie situation. Likely moving one of Anthony Stolarz, Joseph Woll, or Dennis Hildebrand. Woll or Stolarz could be the trade target. Hildebrand likely stays. Philadelphia Flyers goaltending rumors.